How's it going, everyone? Thank you for the Crusaders in the YouTube chat that are telling everyone to like my stream. Thank you very much. Potato, thanks for the reprime, brother. What's up, Filipino? How are you? What's up, dude? Hope you're doing good. Round Jam, what up? We're having a pushy bunnies moments, guys. You guys are subscribing to me, and I'm, you guys are pushing a button, and I'm responding. We're pushing buddies. We really are. You're pushing subscribe, you're pushing like, you're pushing download on the download link for today's sponsor, Doomsday Last Survivor, and we're having a pushing buddies moment. There's 11,000 people here. You need to tap the screen right now. So about the maggots. Oh, boy, you're going to make me talk about the maggots frame one? I don't even get a chance. I don't even get a chance to take a breath? And talk about our beautiful, lovely sponsor? I sound like Tenna, man. Now for today's sponsor. There is actually a sponsor though. Okay, I'll talk about the maggots. I'll talk about the maggots when we get 5 installs on Doomsday Last Survivor. All you gotta do is install the game and open it, and it counts. And they pay me for every install. And it's a dope game that I probably should read the brief of. I have opened the game and I have played the game to make sure that I'm not shilling you guys garbage. Don't worry. It's a fun, I think, I mean, I'm gonna be frank, I think it works better as a mobile game. You can't download it on PC though. I downloaded mine on PC to do the test. That's why there's one download already. You guys can see, I've audited myself too. You guys know that I've actually played the game. It's fun. You got a minute. But you can just download it for now and play it later. What was I gonna tell? Okay, you guys want me to talk about the maggots. Okay, all right. I got a little bit of backstory to tell the YouTube chatters as well. Because the YouTube chatters are new to this. The fact that I live in what seems to be a haunted house. I do think I'm at the point now, no joke. I'm not spiritual. I'm not religious. I'm not superstitious. I don't think ghosts are even real necessarily. But I think that my house might be haunted. Not in a lot of traditional capacities. I don't hear weird noises. I don't hear bumps in the night. But it all started a few years ago. I came into my house and there was, we came back, my wife and I came back from a trip. We went to a trip up to Maine. We drove to Maine, and which is like 14 hours away from Michigan where I live. Very long road trip. Very, like, I was tired when I got home. We got home at like 3 a.m. And when I walked in, there were biblical plague level amounts of bugs on my floor, specifically earwigs. We had an earwig infestation. It was crazy, bro. There were probably, no joke, there were probably 100 to 200 earwigs on my kitchen floor alone. Deltarune fan with a wife impossible. That's exactly what they're saying. That's exactly what they're saying. Suzanne, good to see you. I walk in, I see them. I freaked out. I spent my entire night vacuuming them up after a 14-hour drive. It was crazy. So that happened, right? We had an infestation. It went on for a couple of weeks. We ended up having to hire a professional exterminator. I did not have much money back then. It cost like $700, and it was rough, man. But we dealt with it. After that, a couple years later, same thing. Now I'm in my basement. My computer has been on the fritz for like 2 years. I have gotten it repaired like 3 times. It keeps repeatedly, I've rebuilt it. I've literally rebuilt it from the ground up. It repeatedly has bizarre issues. It shuts down randomly. It crashes. It won't turn it back on. I take it to the repair guy. He gets it running immediately. I take it home. It breaks. Okay, weird. Very strange. I don't know what's going on with it. Very strange electrical issue I'm having, right? But whatever, that could be explained away. Who knows what's going on with that? Earlier this year, I smell a weird smell by my laundry sink. Welcome in, everyone. Hello, by the way. I know some of you are just coming in. I'm talking about how my house is haunted. I smell a weird smell by my laundry sink in the basement. And I'm like, what is that? And you know, this has happened before. Sometimes at certain times of the year, you'll just get like kind of a sulfuric smell from like your drain by your washer and dryer, and it kind of goes away. But it stayed for like a week. And I was like, yo, I think something's wrong. And my wife and I were trying to figure it out. And eventually we're like, man, it's really coming from the sink. And the sink is pretty much always full of water because it's draining and refilling when we do laundry. And we do quite a bit of laundry. We're pretty up on our laundry. We're doing laundry like daily of some sort, whether it's sheets or towels or clothes. Anyway, we're like, man, the water is really dirty. And also the smell sounds like it's coming from here. Maybe something's going on with the drain. Well, we drain it out as best we can, and we realize it's not draining. We're like, okay, the drain's clogged. There must have been something that got in the drain, and it stinks a little bit because it got stuck. There's a dead bird, specifically a black, what appears to be a crow, in my drain. It was probably a baby bird because it was kind of small to fit in the drain in the first place. But there was a dead bird in my drain of my laundry sink. Now, I don't live in the fucking woods, bro. I don't live in like, yes, Birdly died in my sink. No, it looked more like a caw is what it looked like. I don't live in the woods. I don't live in the most urban area in the world, but I also don't live in the fucking woods. I have like a normal suburban backyard, and there's like a business behind like my back, my back fence. So like, I don't know. We shouldn't be getting a ton of animals around here. We do though. We get a lot of bugs and we get a lot of fucking other shit too, apparently. So all that's been happening, right? We had another earwig infestation start a couple of weeks ago, and I caught it early. Luckily, I caught it before they really got in the house. I mostly saw them in the yard, and I was like, "Fuck this! No way! We're dropping a nuke on our yard." Whoever installed Doomsday, thank you so much. Huge shout out. I think it was Giggles because Giggles, you put exclamation point Doomsday. I think it was you. Thank you for that. If that was you, so we had to call the bug guy out again, and they sprayed our yard again, right? So look, my house is just kind of cursed, bro. We're very careful about keeping it clean. You would think that we're hoarders or something. We really aren't, bro. We keep it pretty clean in here, I think. We have dogs, so obviously they get a little dirty, but we keep up on it pretty well. We also have a cleaner who comes a couple times a month, and helps us out just to make sure that it's clean. Those of you that have been watching me for a long time, you know I'm like low-key a germaphobe too, so I can't keep the house dirty. It grosses me out so badly that it repulses me. It was Rathalos. Rathalos, thank you so much for downloading and installing Doomsday Last Survivor. It tracks really quickly in real time. Monty, thanks for the resub too on Twitch. I appreciate it. Anyway, all this to explain. Weird stuff's been happening in my house over the past couple years. Yesterday, I walked into my basement to record some intros for YouTube Shorts for Deltarune. Thank you for the happy poop. Pat versus the Roaring Knight. I appreciate it. Thank you for the happy poop. And also Falafel, thanks for the bits, dude. It's good to see you. I walk into my basement and I'm recording. You know, so I turn on my lights, I get ready to record for Alar. I'm like, Alar. That's how I warm up to do my voice for shorts. And I look on the floor and I'm like, rice on the floor. I don't really eat down here very often. I also haven't been down here in like a week because I streamed a week ago. That's weird. Also, my cleaner was down here since the last time I've been down here. So it's weird that there's rice on the floor. And I'm looking and I'm like, okay, I'll clean that up in a sec. And I look up and then I'm like, wait, hold on. I can't just let that go. I gotta, hold on. I can't just like look over that. I look down again and there are two wriggling white things underneath my desk on the floor. And I was like, oh, I need to die right now. I would really like to die right now. What's up, Fidu? Thank you so much for Faduma. Is that what it is? Thanks for the resub. I appreciate you. And I see him wriggle. I keep a bottle of... This is how much of a clean freak I am, dude. I keep a bottle of... I keep a bottle of vinegar in down here. Because... It kills like insects and stuff way better when you clean with it than like a lot of other traditional cleaning products. So I have this bottle of vinegar that I keep down here just to clean with because I'm concerned about this exact thing. So I run and grab this bottle of vinegar and I spray the two maggots and I watch them shrivel up and die and I clean them up with a rag and I wipe under my desk so I'm like the whole floor is contaminated now. And I'm like, cool, that was that. What's up, Gaster? How you doing, dude? If you've ever seen maggots, or you know kind of how they work, you don't just find two random maggots, usually. right? That's not like a thing. Maggots are like, they're on dead stuff. They're in the trash can where you got like, or like on poop, right? They're usually concentrated. And there's like a bunch of them usually. You usually see like dozens of them at a time where flies have laid their eggs, and they usually lay them on trash, dead things, and poop. I'm not super squeamish about bugs. I'm the spider killer in my house. When my wife finds a spider, I go and kill it. And it's, you know, I don't like bugs, but I'm not like super upset by them. Maggots usually don't even gross me out because usually they're where they belong, in the trash or on poop or something, which is gross. But like, it's usually stuff that's getting taken care of. Anyway, seeing them in my house is a completely different story. I almost passed out, actually. I legitimately, once I realized that, I literally had to go upstairs, and I went to my wife and I was like, and she's like, what's wrong? And I was like, and I was like, I need a second. And she's like, what? She was like genuinely concerned. She's like, what's happening? And I'm like, I have a little bit of an emergency in the basement. And she's like, what happened? And I'm like, I found a couple maggots in my room. She's like, what? What do you mean? And I said, you have to help me check the rest of the room. I'm losing my mind. And she's like, okay, no problem. She locked in. She came down with me. Dude, we found, like, I was like moving stuff on the ground. I have like an air purifier on the ground and like my switch, a couple of other, like a router's on the floor. There's a couple things on the ground. You can see in the background. And there's fucking a couple. I found like 5 maggots total. So I found like 3 more maggots. And I was like, bro, all in different areas too. Yes, just chilling, bro. I found there's like one, if I remember, there are 2 under my desk. There's one like by the door over there. There's one like over there where that white air purifier was, and then there was one like to my left, like right here underneath like a power strip. That's not how maggots work, bro. That's not how maggots fucking work. Okay, and then obviously, so, you know, we clean my room. Here's my hypothesis, right? Here's my hypothesis. We just had our house sprayed for insects, right? And I noticed in a couple of other areas of our basement, which are unfinished, and the rest of my basement, there were some like concentrations of some dead bugs. You know, it's an unfinished basement. There's going to be bugs down here that get in naturally, and nothing crazy. It's like what you'd see in a basement. But what my thought process is last week, my wife and I forgot to take out the trash, the like big trash, right? We missed trash day. Huge L, right? We got like dog poop in there and stuff. So there's some gross stuff in there, right? And so we've been seeing a good amount of flies by them. And the flies are, and the garbage is next to our garage, right? And when you open the garage, you go into the house. Like as soon as you go into the house from the garage door, you go downstairs. It's my office, my stream room. So my thought is like, okay, because there were so many flies, maybe one of the flies got in here. And then when we killed all the bugs with the exterminator, there were a lot of dead bug corpses in and around my house. Flies like to lay eggs where dead stuff is because they, you know, the maggots eat the dead stuff. So my thought is there's like a dead bug here somewhere that a single fly found,
great American
laid an egg, had like a couple of maggot babies, and they found their way into my room. I have to tell myself that's what happened, because if that's not what happened, I am going to have a breakdown. I don't keep food down here. I literally scoured this room to be like, did I forget some trash? Is there a piece of food I forgot? No, there's not, bro. I also have told you guys before, in one of my lights, I can see some dead bugs. And so I freaked out, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe they laid a giant colony of maggots up there. I gotta take the ceiling tiles off with my wife, and we gotta figure this shit out. And so I freaked out, and I told my wife, hey, would you help me take these ceiling tiles off? A bunch of bugs might fall in our hair, but we gotta do it. And she's like, no problem, just get a hat, and let's get some gloves and fucking do it. And we did it, and honestly, it wasn't that bad. When you look at it, it looked really bad, because it's like those fluorescent lights. You can kind of see through, like, I've got like a drop ceiling, like the fucking back rooms. And it wasn't that bad, actually. We took a vacuum up there, and we like vacuumed it up. There were some spider webs, and like there were a few dead bugs, but it wasn't crazy. It looks way worse from when I was looking at it before. All that being said, I found about 5 maggots in my room last night. There were none today. I did like a sweep of the room again today because I was terrified after cleaning. I picked everything up off the floor. Nothing. So I think I'm haunted. That's what I'm landing on. I believe that my house is haunted. This is just the latest in a series of concerning and weird events that have happened to me. That I really can't explain in this house. I think I'm haunted. Yeah, I did buy an urn from the Goodwill one time. Anyway, how we doing, everyone? Good to see you. I do not believe you, dude. You cannot believe me all you want. It's not cap. It really is not cap. It's real. Urgent. Heat has been dropped. Oh, is it from the guy? Oh my God, it's from the guy. Chat, this is genuinely maybe the most urgent thing that has ever happened on this channel. Sunset of Heaven 7 Homers is out from Jeffy Jeff. And Jeffy Jeff is the one. I don't know why I'm not subscribed to Jeffy Jeff. Jeffy Jeff is the one who has made all of the best Homer remixes. Here we go. Let's listen to this live react. This actually is a different guy. Never mind. This guy has an accent, but I fuck with it actually. I don't even know who half these characters are. This is incredible. Homer, Maggie Bart, Santa's little helper. Homer, Maggie Bart, Santa's little helper. Little helper. Dude, it's insane that Santa's little helper fits the syllables of Santa's little helper fit the end of that riff perfectly. That is genuinely insane. Why is Pomni there? Why is Pomni there? Incredible, man. Incredible. It's like my favorite thing to come out of the Deltarune fam community. I don't know why Pomni made a special guest appearance, but here we are. Someone give me gifts on fucking YouTube. Thank you. Thank you so much for a Let 'em Cook IDK user. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Santa's little helper syllables intentional on Toby's part to hint at the Chris Dog theory. That's what I'm saying, Pippis.
The next Steam good luck spell on Etsy for $7.49. What
I feel like I need it at this point. I'm not gonna lie. Chat, make sure you install Doomsday Last Survivor so that way we are able to afford the Etsy blessings to prevent more maggots from coming into my room. That's true. I have to make the sub count larger to block the maggots as well. That's true. Hello everyone though. We're gonna play Weird Root in just a sec here. I gotta do a quick ad read and then we're gonna jump into it, okay? I would appreciate this ad. So this ad basically just works on downloads. Pretty cool. Shout out to the company for working with me here. They pay me per download. This helps me pay my editors, helps me pay my mods. I appreciate it a ton. I have a job, so I don't pocket a lot of this money. I pocket some of it. Don't get it twisted, okay? But I don't pocket a ton of this money. But I mostly use the money from sponsors and Twitch revenue mostly to pay my mods and my editor. If you download and install this game here, Doomsday Last Survivor. I get paid for every install and open. You don't necessarily have to get super far into the game. You literally have to open it. I would like you to give it a try because the developer has been kind enough to trust me to tell you guys, hey, all you got to do is download the game and open it. It works on mobile and on desktop. And it runs. And it runs, and I get paid for every time. And they don't have it. They actually don't have a cap, so we can get as many as we want. I would love if we could get 100 installs. I know it's a big number, but it's free, completely free. LARP stay last LARPer. I'm not a LARPer. I downloaded and played it myself. I downloaded it and played myself to make sure that it doesn't suck. Okay. Because I don't want to give you guys garbage, man. They got a Resident Evil and a Fairy Tale crossover for, I don't know, anybody watch anime? I am LARPing when it comes to their current integration, which is anime. Fairy Tale, I don't know anything about Fairy Tale, except that it is an anime. I do know this. Anyway, let me know if you download it and you open it up, and it'll update in real time on this little tracker, which is pretty cool. You can also scan this tracker to download it. But all you have to do is install it, open it up. Mine updated the second that I got like the first line of dialogue in the game, which was kind of crazy. It's not just a mobile game. You can play it on desktop as well. It feels kind of like a mobile game though. Like that's really the vibe that you're getting on this. It's a heart-pounding apocalyptic MMORPG where every decision counts. In a world overrun by zombies, it's up to you to lead your people, defend your shelter mention, by the way, and fight for survival. Build and upgrade your base, recruit legendary heroes, and forge alliances to face both the undead and rival factions. Since its 2023 launch, Doomsday... I don't think I should read this part. This is like, play the game. Check it out yourself. Let me know what you think. But yeah, no, I'd appreciate it. If we get 100 downloads, in total, downloads and opens in total, I'm going to do an entire stream where I play a variety of different, horror Undertale mods and Deltarune mods. So if we hit that and we run it, really easy to support the stream, helps me pay my editors, helps me pay my moderators. It's dope. It's dope. Yeah. So thanks in advance, everyone. I would appreciate if you took 2 seconds to do that, and then we'll run this. What's your favorite flower? I'm genuinely curious. Yellow. Yellow is my favorite flower. He's hilarious. He is very much aligned with my humor. The way that Toby Fox wrote Yellow is very aligned with my humor. It's very funny. Is there a link I can't skate out while I'm watching? Yes, it is the pinned message in YouTube chat, by the way. Yeah, YouTube chat, it's the pinned message. It's the link in the pinned message. I'll send just the link. So that way it's easier for you guys to click too, since I'm actually just talking about it. There it is. That should work. Perfect. Thank you, Cassandra, as well. Beast mode. Dude, what if we hit 5 before I even start? That'd be amazing. Anyway, I'm not gonna stick on it for very long. We'll do this. This will be a multi-day thing. But yeah, dude, I would love for us to hit it, and then we'll do a dedicated stream where I play Undertale horror and Deltarune horror related mods, including shit in like Roblox and stuff. We can find it. I think it'd be funny.
Green. It's
Green's a wonderful flower. I love green. I'm not slandering green. I don't know if I dislike any of the flowers. Are there any of the flowers that I dislike? Aqua's great. Seth is great. I think their dynamic is very funny. Green's amazing. Yellow's amazing. Blue is cool. I like Blue's design. I like them as a character. I actually feel like they didn't establish themselves that much as a character, though, aside from like, I'm calm. You know what I mean? I kind of feel like that Blue needs a little more screen time, to be honest with you. Like that, I feel like that's actually the problem with Blue. I feel like Blue needs more screen time. I wouldn't say Orange sucks, but Orange is probably my least favorite. Yeah. Which sucks is Orange is my favorite color. Orange is my favorite color. Like, I love it. I think objectively Orange is the worst, but I don't think he's a bad guy. I agree. I wouldn't say Orange is a bad. Yo, someone installed. Who was it? Who installed and opened my video game? Sponsor. Thank you so much. Orange is not brave. I don't think Orange got a very good opportunity to show herself off, to be honest with you. What's your opinion on the Secret Boss? It's awesome. Secret Boss is awesome. I do kind of wish it was a new character, but I do love Mew Mew, so I'm still happy about it. My internet's dying, my router's out of service. Please download the game so I can fix it. /serious. That's true. That's how I pay Verz every month. My moderator Verz is through our sponsors and revenue from Twitch and streams. I'm trying to download, but it's taking 6 minutes. You guys are so good. You guys are so good. You can do it at any point in the stream. It's no rush either, but I would appreciate it. I'll mention every once in a while. All right, shall we begin, chat room? Shall we begin? The weird route. No spoilers, please. Obviously, I'm not going to believe any spoilers, so I'm not even too worried. But I will say I've been mildly spoiled. Here's what I've been spoiled on. Luckily, it's not much. But I have heard, and luckily it's because it's like kind of vague, it's fine. But here's what I'm spoiled on Weird Root. And you guys don't respond to this. Don't say you're right or you're wrong. But what I've heard is that it involves the lake, drowning. Noelle makes a funny face. There's one more thing that I'm spoiled on. I guess pretty much it. So it's not major spoilers that I've gotten, but I do know like kind of where most of the game seems to take place. That's about it. But all right, someone else downloaded and installed. Thank you so much. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. You're the GOAT. I very much appreciate you. All right, let's do this. You guys, look, it's you guys. Look, it's you. Despite everything, it's you guys. All right, let's do this shit. Okay. I'm eventually going to go back and play parts of my previous save that I have not done before, that I might have missed in my last save. But here we go. Should I make a new? No, I gotta use my old file, right? I gotta use my old file, my Snowgrave file. Oh Lord, if I remember which one it is. I do not remember. Use your old file. It's probably... Shit. I think it's the shorter one because I skipped a bunch of chapter 2. I think it's this one. I think this is Snowgrave. It's the second one? Okay, cool. Aylar remembers because my editor's been doing nothing but editing shorts and going through all the footage. So, honestly, makes sense. Thanks for being here, everyone. If I didn't say hello to you, everyone say, hold on, let's get one more hello in. Twitch chat especially. I feel like you know, both of you guys. I talked about, I was storytelling at the beginning of stream. Everyone say hello if I've not said hello to you. Hello, Bad Out of Hell, good to see you. Surgeon, good morning. Hello, Uri. Hello, Big Shot. Pesher, hello. Amedio, CJ, thanks for remaining a member too, dude. You're the GOAT. Shade Lord
is now a pirate.
Sans. Okay, I did hear someone say that, but I don't know what it means. Blazer, hello. Philippine, good morning. Judah Kirk, good to see you. Ratalos, Mavion, Quark, Ice King, Murnder, Nietzsche, Galactic, Music by Midnight, IDK user, Plusar, Valerie, good to see you. Lanoobs, you've been here and I've responded to you, but it's good to see you. Chaos Realm, Celonap, Error, Sans from the hit game Undertale, Skeletal Smasher, Mimikyu Master, Error. I said Error already. That looks like Awesome Quan Cool. That looks like most people. I think I got most of you. All right, let's do this. What's up, Wolf? How you doing? And Falafel, hello. Falafel, thanks for the bits, dude. I appreciate you, beast. All right. Check your DMs, Crub. Good things coming July 6th.
Check your DMs, Crub. Good things coming July 6th.
Twitch chatter Sean has ordered me from Medium Zara on Etsy a powerful good luck binding spell with a 100% guaranteed solution. This is for my friend Crub. He needs to help stop the constant bug revolution that is happening in his house. Anything to keep the earwigs, maggots, and any other swarms that plan to attack him. Thank you. I need protection. I need biblical protection. Tell her there better be a Bible on her table. Okay, I need biblical protection because it is like I need God and the psychics on my side. All right, because it's gotten out of control. All right, it's gotten crazy. Holy! All right, let's do this. You're gonna want to create the weird root file in both save slot 2 and 3. Okay, let me know when it's split it, Aylar. We'll split it. Unless I should do it now. Do you think I should do it now? Do it now if possible. Cool. I think I can copy it. If I go to chapter 4 files, no, it doesn't look like I can. Maybe I can go back and copy it in chapter select. Should I do that, you think? Copy from chapter 4. Cool. I think I just went in instead. I meant to go into the files. I think I went directly into it. No, we're good. Here we go. Okay, let's copy here. Beautiful. Okay, we have a third file. Back to chapter select. Play. Any other chatters? I'm pissing out my ass right now. Isn't there that parasite going around that makes you explosive diarrhea? Maybe you got that. I hope you don't. Don't get it twisted. I hope you don't. But I have heard about that. I don't know anyone personally who's experienced it yet, but I think it's the heat, man. Dude, the heat has been crazy. I think that's part of the reason the maggots got in here, man. The garbage got so hot outside that it attracted 1,000,000 trillion flies because the poo was so fragrant from our dogs. Wait, this is chapter 4. There we go. Oh. Oh, made upon seeing credits. It looks like I have to. It looks like I'm gonna have to make it on the save point. Load chapter 2 for now. Slot 2, you mean? Yeah, cool. All right, let's do this. I also plan chat on this one. I'm gonna do a Geno run. I'm gonna attempt to kill all the flowers and flowery if he lets me. He might not let me because he was trying to spare me in the last playthrough. We'll see.
I'm Chris Dreamer, and I'm tired. I'm so sleepy. Oh, I'm so sleepy. Oh, I need to sleep.
Wrong save? This ain't right. This is normal route. Oh shit. Okay. I should be able to go back to once I. Oh no, you can't in light world.
1,000,000% on
Okay.
board with Gaster Pirate Theory. Not because it is based in any fact, but because it would be fun.
So it's like Asgore car theory. Okay, so second slot is not my weird route.
Please lean closer to your screens, chatters. I will now cast a spell of bowel hardening.
I'm starting to.
No. You will stop me clean up.
Sucto, nicto, sloppo, wipo.
A farewell to diarrhea.
Is it the first file? Maybe it is. Let's see if it opens differently. Oh, this is new. Ah, Pixel. Yes, my favorite. Pixel. Thank you. Chris. Chris, are you feeling all right? I know it is the weekend, but you have not left your room all day. Chris gets up at like the festival was today, you know? The sun is going down now. If you get up now, you could still see the parade. Oh my god, we missed the whole festival? Chris, at the very least, you should eat something. There's some honey toast on the table downstairs. I made it for you. I will be downstairs reading. I know it has been difficult without your brother. But... well... no one can make you get out of bed, honey. The soul is still in Chris, notably here too, by the way. The soul is not locked up like it was at the beginning of the normal route. I'm actually glad we started the normal route there for a second so I can remember. Dude, so Chris just straight up won't get out of bed till... dude, this is how it actually feels. When you sleep in... when you sleep in and you actually miss the entire day, it feels so bad. Day ruined. Yes, your mom woke you up with the best sleep ever, but your day is just ruined. It truly is like a sinking feeling. It feels like, to me, when I wake up at like 4 or 5 p.m., obviously I've only kind of woken up, like wasted the day, but I feel like I've wasted my life. Like I actually feel so sick. Like I don't want to do anything at all. It makes me feel repulsed with myself. I'm like, I lost a day of my short chunk of life. Exactly. Mortality comes for us all. Okay, I'm gonna get up. All right, Chris, we gotta get up regardless, even though mortality comes for us all. Chris, come on, stop fighting it. Chris, come on, you chud. Come on, chud. I'm assuming I have to hold the stick. When I just tap the stick, Chris just starts shaking. Come on, Chris. Get up, roll out of bed. It's like taking my dog out when it's cold outside, clawing at the day. Oh, Chris, dog theory. Clawing at the damn, but Chris, come on, get up. Damn. Get up. We just missed the whole festival. I want to go see the. I want to go vote for King and Queen. I want takoyaki. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate you. Lamp. It's not Chris Lamp.
Chris showing the power of prayer.
Chris laying prostrate before the Lord. Very true. Thank you so much for the tier 3 campy. Chat, should I baptize my Toriel plushie again? That's what's happening in this alert that you're seeing on the screen right now. I baptized a Toriel plushie like 3 years ago. I feel like maybe that should be a goal of some sort at some point. Accurate teenager waking up sequence, but it's very true. This is truly what it was like back in the day. Thanks for the tier 3 sub, Campy. I really, really appreciate you. That's my goat. The air horn lasts so long. It's like a tornado siren, man. Oh, back in the day, what, the 80s? No, I'm not 40 years old. I'm not over 40. I'm not 50. I'm not even 40. All right, let's do this. I'm just investigating the drawer. I'm just casually investigating the drawer. Okay, Chris won't even say anything. Okay, Chris is also moving very slow. Okay. No. Okay. Okay, Chris has no dialogue for any of this. I remember in the regular route, Chris was very short with their dialogue in here. Like they would only give us like one or two, like a couple of responses. They'd be like, it's a desk, it's a chair, it's a computer, it's his bed. Right now there ain't nothing. Hold B, that's how you run. Dude, you can't interact with anything. Dude, everything is silent. Chris is staggering. Like every few steps, there's like a little shake. Or Chris like loses traction. Dude, I can't believe I missed the entire festival. That's like depressing, man. It's like the Geno route.
Moieties, I doctor, caption, wing, red gaster. I'm here to pillage all of hometown and
the Gelter. Is the Gelter, is he a Viking? Is he a Viking pirate? Is that what Gaster is? Can I go to the bathroom? Dude, nothing is interactable. Literally everything is just an asterisk. Even the window. Chris doesn't even want to flush or wash their hands. What a vile creature. YouTube chat, by the way, I'm just barely looking at you guys. I appreciate you very much, and I'm happy you're here, but I am afraid I'm going to get spoiled. So Toriel is not passed out in this one either. She also made me the toast. I made her the toast in the last one. Interesting role reversal. I forgot Tenna's here in this one. Oh, he hates you? Tisk, tisk, tisk. I'm not eating the honey, okay? I'm not eating the honey. All right. Tenna is not having a good day. You are correct. Chris, are you all right, sweetheart? You should eat something. There is some honey toast on the table for you, all right? No, Mother. I must go to the lake and drown myself. Fuck you, Tenna. Dude, I literally can't go any faster with Chris. Like, this is his fault. Chris is messed up right now. Will I actually eat the toast? Nope. I'm going straight out the door, Tori. I'll see you on the other side, big dog. I got one singular purpose, and that is to drown myself in the lake. Can't wait for this adventure to be over so I can kill myself. She doesn't stop me from leaving the house, though. Hey. Took you long enough. Susie's tall as hell, man. She's like blocking the window. That's crazy. You trying to sleep through the festival or something? Noelle's waiting for you at the beach. She told me to get you. Yeah, we already kind of hung out. Okay, so I just missed the girl love scene. Okay. Well, guess you gotta go. So does she know that Rudy fell down in this one? I assume she does. I assume she got the news. And Noelle's waiting for me. Probably because I'm like I'm like a sibling to Noelle a little bit, I feel like. I think Noelle sees me as like a sibling. Because we kind of grew, we did Loker genuinely grow up together, like as neighbors and siblings. Hey, wait a sec. Come here. You wouldn't, you wouldn't want to see the festival first, would you? I kind of want to, honestly, Susie, I don't really care about the festival. I missed most of it. Is Birdley dead? I didn't even know if Birdley fucking died. Because on the last cliffhanger, he was on a breathing tube in the hospital. So is he dead? Yeah, he was chilling last time. I did heat him up, though. You wouldn't want to see the festival first, would you? Yeah. I saw everything with Noelle, but like, I still want to see how you'd react to stuff too, Susie the player. Susie trying to get all interactions from both Chris and Noelle. Susie trying to milk all the interactions so she can make shorts, make YouTube shorts. Yeah, just like me. Susie, you and me not so different after all. That's why you're my favorite character. Come on, it'll be fun. Okay, Chris walking normally now. Your mom should run a cart out of her car or something. She could sell, like, breakfast and, church clothes. Those are my mom's interests, my mother's two interests. Going to church and making breakfast. Pretty sure there's no festival in your house. This song playing is exclusive to Weird. It's called Happy Town. I'm pulling up the Undertale version of Happy Town because I did find this Easter egg in my Undertale playthrough. This is what Happy Town sounds like in the sound test in Undertale. Ba-na-na, da-na-na, da-na-na, da-na-na. It doesn't really sound, it sounds like a slowed down festival is what it sounds like, but I'm not really hearing the Happy Town from Undertale. So there's, interesting. Can't wait for Meat Factory and what, Trouble Dingle? Is that the other one to drop? There's parts where it does, but it's called Happy Town in the files. That's so interesting. I don't notice it.
Chips ahoy, it's Captain Dr. Wing Dread Gaster. I strike again with my Happy Town.
Captain Dr. Wingdread Gaster, where is the Meat Factory? Is that the Cove? Trouble Dingle, I think, is kind of similar to the Weird Root progression jingle. Really? Da, da, da. Doing the king-queen vote thing with Noelle was fun. I put down me and her, plus some extra epic drawings. See? I used the green pen for my radioactive breath. She voted before I saw hers, though. She was, like, super excited to write it. I'm coming up with a theory on the fly, chat room. Have you noticed how obsessive Susie and Chris are about, like, green stuff? The green deodorant, green pens. There was another really significant green reference before. Obviously, Rousey's green. And obviously, the Dark Worlds have something to do with, like, imagination. Do you guys think Rousey is, like, the concept of some idea or something? Because, like, he's not, like, a thing, but he's represented through, like, a lot of different things, maybe. That's because Gaster's green. Oh, yes, of course. Jockington doesn't grow the beer in the weird root. Well, maybe he does off screen. Ever wish you could just be in people's houses? No, Susie, I'm not homeless. I don't say that. I don't say that in a bad way. I'm just saying, like, you and I have different. I don't understand your predicament necessarily. I don't necessarily unhoused. I'm not woke enough, Susie. I'm sorry. Not like stealing, just like looking, seeing their stuff. It's cool when people have stuff. Susie's like, ever heard of dinner? Man, I always thought that was a cool thing. Never had it, though. Why is YouTube chat? It's one guy. I thought that was YouTube chat as a whole, spamming the emote. See, it's okay when multiple people are spamming the same thing, but when one person is spamming it, it's annoying, right? So you gotta send one message, then you gotta end it. Oh, that's really awesome. Did I ever tell you guys I got caught in a house fire after a battery exploded? That is like my worst fear in the entire world. I don't buy any like off-brand electronics because one time I saw a TikTok where someone bought like an off-brand air purifier from Temu, and the lithium battery in it blew up like a nuke in their house. Not funny. It sucked actually, but oh my God, Beck, it's good to see you. How are you? It's so good to see you. I can't knock on the door, though. Hey, Laura, I'm going to wander, but if I miss anything that you notice before, I'm assuming going to the lake will probably be the final thing. So I'm going to try and hit everything. Yeah, everyone's over there to see the festival king and queen. It's lame, right? I mean, like, has it got to be a king and a queen, huh? Whatever we are, it's cooler, right? Right? Susie, are you gender fluid too? Everybody gay. Yeah, Susie, I don't know what the hell. Sure. Rousey's trans, you're gender fluid, Chris is non-binary. Fuck it, whole squad gay. Not in a weird way, Oh, okay, yeah, not in a gay way. Yeah. Okay, no, I forgot Susie homophobic arc. Susie LGB. She doesn't get into any of the gender theory shit, okay? All right, yeah, Susie, that's what I'm talking. That's a joke. Oh, man. Okay, let's move over here. Oh, hell! Chris, you're not gonna believe this! Free rolls, and honey packets, and butter! Margarine. Whatever, same shit. That's like basically a good sandwich. Dude, this whole thing is just Susie destitution route. How many minor things can Susie say to remind you she's homeless, starving, and poor? Oh my God. Exhaust dialogue. First thing I hear from you is bullying a purple monster child. I'm sorry, I'm gonna continue to do it too, because she's my favorite character. Ketchup, salt, water, that's free tomato soup. Living in luxury, bone apple teeth, right? My favorite character. She's so poor. Oh my God. My baby. That's my daughter. And she's starving. Oh my God. Oh, it's the same interaction on both sides of the stand. Orange balloons. Balloon. Hey, sweet. No one's in there. That means free grapes. grape soda, and we could wear their uniforms and pretend to work there, and take like pics of us standing on the salad. Okay. Burger King foot lettuce reference? Okay. All right. Well, that would be a major health code violation, Susie. Number 15, standing on the lettuce with Susie. Susie is poor and honestly craves a job because she lives in destitution, but she thought it would be funny to stand on this lettuce. Damn, it's locked. Damn, it's locked. Dude, there's a pepperoni on the floor right in there. Think I can grab it with my tongue under the door? Damn, it's too far. I like to think that she tried. Okay, Loker, genuinely, I'm not starving. Okay? I'm not starving, but I do kind of have some similar habits to Susie, okay? I told you guys last week that I drove past a church that was giving away free hot dogs. And I'm not religious at all, but I thought about stopping and eating as many hot dogs as I possibly could because it's like, that's free, baby. That's free, baby. Why would I not take free food? Oh yeah, me and Noelle rode this. She didn't even look out the window though. The whole time she was just resting her head on my shoulder. Okay, all right, Susie. Okay, I slept all day. I missed the festival. I missed the biggest event of the year. And you're like, yo, I was getting it in. Okay, all right. Okay, Susie, all right. Well, can you let me be? Yeah, okay. You got some lovin's from your honey. Okay, I was sleeping. Dude, my heart was beating like crazy. Also, my brother's dead. Fuck you, Susie. I'm happy for you, but come on. Dude, my heart was beating like crazy. I don't get how she was so calm. Anyway, you wanna ride the wheel? All is forgiven, Susie. That's a really nice thing for you to say. Although no one is operating this, Susie. How are we gonna ride the wheel? No one's here. If Sans can do it, anyone can. I mean, that is true. I was questioning his abilities when I was closing my eyes and imagining what Susie was doing. Should I go on? Hey, Laura? Okay. All right. I call shotgun. I don't think they're... Okay, sure. I guess we are operating the vehicle, so there is kind of a shotgun. Hey, Chris. Everything good? You just seem kind of... Whoa, wait a sec. Chris, did you feel that? Earthquake! Damn, that was close. We almost. Oh, hell, it's the aftershock! She's shaking she's 100% shaking the car. See? Knew that'd make you laugh. Hey, sit over on my side. The view's better. The view of you being in a headlock. Hey, stop pretending to snore. What am I to you guys? A big pillow? Don't nod. Ew. Guess that's about it, huh? It was pretty fun, right? Had a good time, yeah. That was fun. Maybe next year we can actually break it. I don't really want to break it, Susie. I don't really want to... She's not shaking the car, she's just shaking Chris like she does whenever she grabs them in the hallway and stuff. That was fun. Okay, this is the same dialogue here. Okay, cool. I think we've exhausted dialogue here. I think I need to go back because I didn't exhaust dialogue in this last year. I kind of forgot you got to look at stuff more than once. Like the voting booth. Yeah, okay, this is the same dialogue. If I try walking back here again. Same thing. Weird way, by the way. Like, look in the window. Scale trimmer. We could use it on your hair. Okay, my hair's not scaly, Suzanne. My hair's not scaly. Leave me alone. Oh, look, the plate. Oh, look, Sans is here. Psst, no one's looking. Let's mess with the sign. Come on. Oh, come on. Just juggle it around a little bit. Nope. Nope. Now people will think it's closed. Hey, thanks, miss. I was meaning to do that. Damn it. Give me a minute. Doing it just because she doesn't want to make Sans happy. You got reverse psychology, Susie. I'm not gonna lie. Not the strongest willpower. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Hey, are you the ice cream stand? No, that's next to me. What are you, then? The ice cream stands. Okay. Can we get some ice cream? Can you fill out this card? Whatever. What do I put on it? Just draw you and your friends on it. That way I can give you a discount. All right. Whatever. There you go. Here, me, Chris. This is so weird. This is so fucking weird. Oh my god, this is so weird. So in the neutral, so this is a reference for anyone that doesn't. Most of you probably know this because you're watching the Weird Brute. But in Undertale, you go under Sans' house when you get his house, when you get his room key. But you get another key to the bottom of his house, and you find a lab. It seems like he's doing something weird down there, and you find a picture in his lab that it says it's a picture of 3 people you don't recognize. It's poorly drawn, and it says "Don't forget" on it. Right? If you do this in the regular route, Noelle is with you. And so when Susie draws the picture, I don't think she explicitly says it's Noelle that she draws, but it makes sense that it's Noelle because it's you, Noelle, and it's Chris, Noelle, and Susie. So it makes sense. She specifically said, and I assume it's Noelle because in this one she specifically says it's Ralsei. That's crazy. This is also required in both routes. Not required. I guess do you have to talk to Sans necessarily? Do you have to talk to him? So like maybe you don't? This is bizarre, dude. This is so weird. So I'm assuming the prophecy changes a little bit. It is required. I assume the prophecy changes a little bit. There's a bunch of theories that like Susie isn't the hero, or Ralsei isn't part of the heroes, or Noelle is some weird. I think Noelle is like, I don't know what I think, to be honest with you, but it seems like Noelle is kind of meant to be a sacrifice in this route. I don't really know what that means, but who knows, man? I don't know. I gotta finish the Weird Route. Maybe I'll have more theories. Anyway, here, me, Chris, and Ralsei. And we can't use it, but I gotta put him on. Come on. Thanks. All right. Yep. Okay. So, when do we get some ice cream? Whoops. I don't have any. What do you mean you don't? But the stand will after it finishes churning. In the meanwhile, why don't you take this? You got the bread? I'm thinking what that could possibly be a reference to. Bread? Why do you have this? To make ice cream sandwiches? Yeah? Alright. Huh. That's kind of a good idea. Guess I gotta wait till the ice cream's done. I'll walk you to the beach though. You know, when you want to go. The ice cream will be ready later. Take it easy, okay, kid? Yeah, no problem, Sans. It's apparently a reference from Mother 1. I'll tell you about it after. Okay. This house is pretty new, right? I don't really remember what was here before, though. Huh. Uh-huh. I bet this shop is new too, Susie, isn't it? Hey, you wanna mess with the sign again? Got some extra letters over here. Really? Even Q? I mean, no, we're not doing that. Okay. Inspect bread. Hey, don't eat that! Save it for later! You know, ice cream sandwiches. Bread. A loaf of bread tends to leave crumbs wherever it goes. Breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs. Okay, that's usually a something. Crub, the bread becomes the baguette beater in the dark world. Does it actually become a weapon? That's the kind of spoiler I'm okay with. Look at the glass, take it out and use it. Yeah, basically nothing happened with the glass in the regular route. In the regular route, it was like, it feels like a shard of glass. That's basically it. Use. Chris, what's your problem? That's, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do it with the glass. Chris, stop looking at me like that. What's the issue with it? What's the problem? Can you call the non-scientist here? Alphys? Or Gaster? I honestly don't even know which one you're referencing. Gaster? You calling Gaster a pedophile? No, you can't. he only answers in the dark world. Oh, Lord. Hi, Flowey Undertale 2013. Dude, Tammy left all her art crap. Let's draw on her sketchbook, huh? Hey, what? Her art's like crazy good. Man, even she's like good at stuff, huh? Does it matter? I genuinely don't know if I can be mean to Susie. I love Susie so much, and it actually is hurting my heart that she's like struggling so much in this chapter. This is my favorite character. That's true. That's true. I slung poop everywhere, ALR. It was awesome. What's up, Patter? How you doing? I said I liked your art. Okay. I like your art too, Susie. Yeah? I mean, you'd be stupid if you didn't. I guess Timmy can live for now. Damn, no one's home. You gotta keep clicking until something happens, you know? Okay, I don't think anything's happening. Susie is daughter. I agree. Even this one's empty. What do you mean, even this one? Okay. I don't know if that means anything, but I'm curious. Dude, now that Noelle's not here, we should totally get a hose and fill that cup. No further plans. Dude, stop making that further plans face. What? I can't help. I want to know what the further plans are. I'm waiting. Thanks for coming over to Twitch. It's Pataran, dude. Thank you, dude. Thanks for coming over to Twitch and following me on Twitch. Thank you. Or watching on Twitch, I should say. Damn, that annoying lazy guy isn't even here. Yeah, I am. I'm just lying down conspicuously out of view. I feel like that's a lie, Sans. The hell are you doing that? What the hell are you doing that for? Nah, eating raisins face down on the floor. Can't really blame him for that. It's a man after my brother, just another me. It's something I would do. Why aren't you in the ice cream stand? Nah, can't really eat ice cream face down on the floor. Yeah, if it's in a bowl, yeah. You don't really want to have it on the floor. You know what I mean? Damn, I hate when he's right. Is he actually back here? No, I can't tell. I can't verify. I can't verify whether my goat is actually there or not. So, in the regular route, you cannot access the graveyard or the shelter. I am curious if I'll be able to access either the graveyard or the shelter in the weird route. We'll find that out later, though. Hey, they got free lemon slices here. Check this out. First, you get a bunch of free lemon slices. Then you squeeze them in the free lemon water. Add some free sweetener. Then you got like Free lemonade. Cool, right? We got that for free. Every single interaction. Every single interaction is Susie being like, I am destitute. I don't know how much more of this I can take. This is inflicting so much psychic damage. This stand was kind of weird. Wasn't anyone at it today. Maybe just closed early. Beats me. He was a serial killer. Who, I forgot what the fuck, the King Von meme. I saw the King Von meme the other day where it's like the guy, everybody talking about how King Von killed a bunch of people. But it had a picture of the bird, of the Gaster bird. And it had like a red arrow pointing to him. And it was like, he was a serial killer who killed people for fun. Okay. So Onion-san's alive in this route. However, we were mean to Onion-san. So he's not around, I don't think. I think he's just alive. All right. Hey, purple water. You know we gotta sip that. Wait. Stop. It's all like... fuzzy. What? What was this kind of mixture called? Like, heterogeneous. What was that sound effect? Sounds like when you hop on Yoshi in Super Mario World, but I don't actually know what was that just like a ba-dum-ts? Dude, no. I don't know what the hell this is. That's why you're here. To explain. Great. You don't know either. You could just say that next time. Instead of staring into my eyes. I don't talk very much, Susie. You know that about me. Also, how do you know I'm staring into your eyeballs? I can't see you. I got hair in my eyes. Oh. Nothing. When me and Noelle played earlier, she like held the hammer with me at the same time. Then we hit it with the wrong end and the bell just kind of flew off somewhere. I asked if like that meant we won, and like she just said it was better than winning. I won! Dude, Chris will not do anything in this run. Chris will not do anything in this run. They and Susie in the regular route, they smacked each other until they got CTE with those things. Chris, I see you trying not to laugh. That is disrespectful as fuck, dude. It is not. What's up, dude? Good to see you. No, I can move normally now. They have police tape. Why don't they have police glue? So true, Susie. Many are asking this. Hold on one sec. I found a glue. I mean, I'm glad they don't, but they could. Hell yeah, Susie A cap. Dude, why do I have 150 viewers on YouTube? That's crazy. Thank you, everyone watching. I'm not reading chat a ton right now, just I'm trying not to get spoiled. I usually read chat a lot, though. It's good to see you guys. I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone's having a wonderful evening. Thank you for being here. If you are here, post in my YouTube community a picture of your pets. Thank you so much, because I look at that and sometimes look at it on stream, and it's very fun, and I want to see your pets. All right, let's do this. First, shout out them out. Yo, H3, thanks for the raid. All right, let's see what else we can do on this side. At the live Barbie. I will, another thing I'm noticing in this track, there's that like exhale sound which plays like during Chris like soul moments, when Chris fights the soul. Like when Seth calls Chris at the end of chapter 4 and is like, you promised. It's in that track too. I don't know what it's from. Please tell Philippine happy birthday before they jump off a bridge. Philippine, happy birthday. I'm sorry I didn't tell you happy birthday, but I'm not reading chat, that's why. The 3 of spades, thanks for the follow, dude. Appreciate you. It's Carol's noise. Interesting. Stop looking at books. It's the weekend. She says that in the normal route too, but she says, "Are you stupid?" at the end. She's taking it easy on old Chris for some reason. Oh, what's this? And who is this? Wait, move your foot! Dollar coin on the ground alert, idiot! I can get gummy monsters on my ice cream. So, Noelle, she did something kind of funny earlier. I said I didn't have any cash for food, and she took out like a roll of bills, probably like hundreds of dollars, and just held it out to me, smiling. I mean, I don't know if I've ever even seen that much money. I didn't take it, obviously. I said some cheesy stuff like, "Man, you can get 100 grape sodas with that." Chris, I live in abject poverty. I don't know why, it just felt so weird. She said weird a lot. She said weird like 3 to 4 times. She's really putting it on thick. If you had $5, I'd expect you to buy me stuff. But I guess same back if I had $5 too. You guys think Susie's purple because she drinks grape soda? You guys think that's the only reason she turned purple? She's like a flamingo except a dinosaur. Susie purple theory. She was originally white and human. And then she turned into a purple dinosaur because she kept drinking grapes. Oh. That's why she sometimes is like trying to hide her tail, because humans have tails, right? Yeah. That's what happened. She transformed. Man. Even Ralsei was acting kind of weird today. Guess he was just worried you slept in. I asked if he wanted me to do anything, and he was like, he just got quiet and shook his head. Anyway, let's see him later, after other stuff. Huh. You don't go to Castletown before you do other stuff either in this run. Okay. How do you like my Girona? Okay, I think I've done everything on this set. Let me do one last little... Yeah, no, we did. Rue. Guys, did I just walk in on Rudy in cardiac arrest? I'm gonna not... Okay, I know that's crazy. I want to just look at everything else first. Okay, I want to look at everything else first. Okay, I just want to see everything else. Dude, what's your favorite horror movie? Bet you like the one with the creepy doll. Huh? Your brother never wanted to watch them? What? Was he like... Oh, I'll make the popcorn. I'm Azrael Dreamer. Oh, I was a flower, and then, oh, my soul got trapped in a flower and fused. Is that what he said? Then he just never came back. What, was I right? He was like a golden flower, right? And he's rainbow and stuff. Gay. What, was I right? I mean, Noelle loves scary movies. You didn't watch any with her? Hey, it's all good. I'll teach you. You're buying the tickets, though. I can't go to the graveyard in this route either. Dude, let's lap up the orange goop together. Bet it tastes like the clay from art class. Wait, no. Noelle's dad can see. Hold on, he's sitting up there, panting heavily. Hold on. don't want anyone thinking I'm a lapper. I don't know. It's not like an all the time thing. I just, with you thing that we never did before. I'm not a dog, Susie. I know we've never done it before, but I'm not a dog. A reminder. Pretty funny to see you get jump scared, but we can't go in there. We're banned. I was feeling like the eyeball grapes or whatever, and we all just put her hand in the bowl and started holding mine. Yeah, they banned us for that, and it sucks. It's kind of funny. Nothing scared her at all. Even me. This would be a great opportunity for Toby Fox to put the most like fucked up, insane jump scare of all time, where it pops, where like something pops out and just scares the shit out of you. And he's like, "Gotcha, idiot." Oh man. All right, what are we doing next? Alphys jumps off the top of a building like that lady from The Omen. Hey Rudy, what's up, dude? I'm sure you're doing just fine. You taking a break, big dog? Hey, dude. You okay? Shouldn't you be at the king and queen thing? Me? No. Spleen. Spleen? I still got some lights to finish. Up here. You sure, man? Yeah, Susie, it's better you learn sooner rather than later. Holidays are always full of surprises. Good surprises. Pets. God, which holiday? Holiday notably capitalized, by the way. Susie and Noel's, Carol, and that's his last name, and Rudy's. Interesting. Depends on which holiday. So has he fallen? I can't tell if he's already fallen in this one, or if he's just like genuinely taking a break because he's tired. That's interesting. Okay. I saw the Japanese translation and it implies he literally fell. I feel like in this one he fell, like actually, but I feel like in the normal route he may have actually fallen and died. Especially because they keep it vague. Although maybe not. Maybe not, because this seems to give us an actual some clarity as to what might have happened to him. What's up, Alex? Good to see you. I think it's probably time to go to the lake, chat room. Besides the stuff on the way to the lake, Alar, you think I'm good? Like Metaton's house, for example. Japanese copy of the game, Ryu just stays alive the whole time. They make sure he doesn't die, so no one gets sad. Okay, can't talk to Metaton. Everything smells nice, right? Come on, smell it, Stinky. Come on, you just. Flowers are boring. What makes you say that, Susie? You ate one that one time, and you seem very excited about it. Flowers are boring. I don't want to do it anymore. Looks like your dad's in there. Guess we don't need to hang out with him. What? You want to hang out with the flowers? Hey, check this out. It's like, show me how to. How to make this wimpy crap. Isn't this gross? Oh. Yeah, it was stupid anyway. Did Chris take that off their head? I don't think it just disintegrated. Diary of a Wimpy Chris, so true. Thank you, actually, for the 5 months. It's good to see you, Beast. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for. You're the longest subscriber. You have the Susie next to your name now because you're the longest subscriber on YouTube. Thank you, Beast. Flowers are boring. I can't interact with the Mew Mew statue in this route. Okay. Wow, that's interesting that I can't interact with the Mew Mew figurine. It's literally not even there. Okay. It looks like that's everything. Okay, I feel like nothing strange or concerning will likely happen if I go to the lake. I'm sure nothing weird's gonna happen. And I'm sure no one's gonna be put in a grave, and there's gonna be no... You're banned from YouTube chat. YouTube chat, I'm not looking at you at all. I'm so sorry. But if someone spoils this for me, I will blow my shit off smooth. So, nothing personal, kids. Thanks for watching. I almost have 200 viewers. That's insane, bro. That's insane. It's a random Tuesday, and I announced it, or whatever, Thursday, and I announced that I was going live like an hour ago. Thanks, guys. This is really cool. All right. Done with the festival. Good, Alar? Yes. Let's do it. Okay, then. I gotta go wait for the ice cream, so... Guess I'll see you later, huh? Okay, so Noelle, clearly this is an excuse that Susie's making up, because Noelle must have asked to see me alone. Chris, I'm not good at saying this stuff, but even if we didn't really do anything, it was nice seeing the festival with you. I'm gonna kill myself, bro. Oh my god, I have a really hard time with Susie's character. In a good, like, I love her, man. Oh my god. God, fuck me, dude. And stuff. I know me and Noelle are getting kind of close, but you're still a big deal to me too. So, cheer up, okay? Dude, Chris always in a bit of a sour mood, and Susie's like... Hey, you're in a particularly bad mood today. What's going on? I hope you're feeling okay. Guys, I think there might be a bug on my floor. Hold on. Nope, it is a blade of grass. Okay, thank God. I'm paranoid, guys. Ever since I saw the maggots, bro, I'm freaking out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm doing a little bit of a scope. Okay, all right. Let me not interrupt the most climactic moment by looking for maggots on my floor. Okay. Cheer up. Okay. I need to get you a capuchin monkey to eat those things, man. Okay, not gonna lie, capuchin monkey jumping around the room, destroying everything in it while I try to play the Deltarune Weird Route without spoilers would be like the best thing of all time. I'm so sorry, I'm freaking dying. See ya. I am Susie. I am hungry. I love my life. There's never a good sign when I hear this sound. I'm walking kind of slow, but not as slow as I was walking earlier. Really scary lighting. Yo, what's up, No? How you doing? What's good? Your hair looks particularly dramatic today.
Chris, I know. I know you wanted to deny it. I did too. At first. But eventually, we're going to have to face the truth.
Yeah, no problem, L. It's getting scary.
Yesterday, when everything happened.
Referring to putting the thorn ring on her in her house and scaring the shit out of her.
Every cell in my body was screaming at me to run away. That if I stayed by your side any longer, you were going to drag me down with you. Drag me down somewhere no one is supposed to go.
Hell. We're going to kill ourselves together. It's a suicide pact, well. No, she's most likely talking about going out of bounds. And then there's like the whole out of bounds clipping thing. you know what terrified me the most about that? Are you okay? Huh? Hair looks a little crazy right now. I think. I want that. Didn't you have a real nice day with Susie? You don't gotta kill yourself. Susie's fucking with you. You're good. I can't move. Since Des left. Okay. Interesting. Left is an interesting terminology for her to use. Okay. All I've been doing has just been marching down my path. Staying quiet, getting good grades. It feels like I've just been watching myself through glass. Okay. Shard reference of Chris looking at their hand through the shards. Has elements of Gaster's theme. The weird like dot 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 is okay. Watching someone else move me through my life. That's why I want to do something crazy. That's why I want to break free. Freedom motif starts playing and she gets really hopeful, right? After this. But I can't. I couldn't. Because I'm just Noelle. A Noelle that has to do Noelle things. Just like Chris has to do Chris things. But Chris, you changed. Chris, you actually changed! You found out how to stop being Chris! No one else has noticed. No one. Because they don't want to! They don't want to see how interesting you are now! They'll just keep marching down the same path without even thinking where it goes! Chris, being around you is changing me, too. Chris. Snowgrave mentioned, she said the thing. Noelle, stop making that face, you're scaring me. Chris, when I cast Snowgrave, I felt stronger than I have in my entire life. I know! It's horrible! It's horrible to say that, but... Chris... It's you telling me to. I can do anything. It's probably just like the freedom motif, not the light motif, but the motif, the symbolic motif. But seeing it, there truly was like a world revolving situation, and then also the I can do anything is interesting as well. If you tell me to, I can do things that are impossible. things no one else can do. So, why don't we do it? Why don't we do something crazy? Tell me. Tell me to grow wings. And let's fly out of this stupid town to somewhere no one has ever been before. The other side of the lake. We always wanted to see what was there, didn't we? Don't make your selection immediately, okay? The four of us, when we were kids. Chris, let's go there. You'll tell me, won't you? If you tell me to, I can do anything. So, tell me, Chris. Noelle, you're freaking me the hell out. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Her hair's disheveled. I can't see her face. She's fucking scaring me. The words I've been waiting to hear. Stop, huh? Not a proceed. Stop. No. You're supposed to say proceed, right? Just like all the other times. Ooh. 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 Ooh, I feel icky. Ooh, I feel icky. Ooh, I feel like there's shit crawling on me. It might be the actual bugs in my room, but ooh. Stop pretending. I know you remember too. Dude, we are actually just gonna drown. Because it gets deeper. You can see where it gets deeper. The water's nice. Isn't it, Chris? Why are your hands trembling? Chris, you're the one that wanted this, aren't you? Okay, it didn't get any deeper. Never mind. How is onion san existing in this water, by the way? Stop pretending stop pretending you're still the old Chris. You can't even say stop like you used to. Chris, don't hesitate. I won't hesitate. Bitch. Proceed. Oh my God, bro. We actually are just gonna drown. Stop once more, I think. Proceed. Oh my God. What does that sound? I can't remember where this sound plays, but it plays somewhere not good when something bad's happening. I know that. That is either out of bounds or deep water, or both. Or maybe we drown, or we go out of bounds, or we find Des. Maybe we find Des's rotted sea-logged corpse. Sounds like the lab in Undertale. It's similar. It's colder than I thought. Okay. Proceed. As quick as possible. Chris, don't let go of my hands. Just keep walking, okay? Chris, just keep walking. Chris. Chris. Dude, what the fuck? Dude, what the fuck? Say it! Chris! Credits roll. No way. Paul is playing Tomodachi Life movie. Sorry.
Chips ahoy, side Doctor Captain Wing Dree. Wait, Crease, what the? Why are you here? This wasn't part of the plan. Oh hell, non-normal NPC turned them into takoyaki.
Insert chapter 7, side B? Wasn't there a theory that Weird Brute would cause you to either A, end earlier or skip a chapter? So chapter That's it? That's it? Is it? Oh, motherfucker. I told you to duplicate your file for a reason, Crub. Now what? Okay. Oh, I duplicated my chapter 5 file, right? Play. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Thank you for the bits, by the way, Falafel. You need to duplicate a new Weird Root file from chapter 4. I don't think you can copy that file and have it work. Okay. That works too. Okay, okay. Where's the one that I duplicate? Okay. Because I already duplicated it, right? No, I need to go to chapter 4 files. No, where did I duplicate it? The font was curved on the insert chapter 7. Like you're looking at a glass screen. Okay, back to chapter 5. I can't remember. Wait. Copy your Weird Root from chapter 5. I don't have one. These are all endgame. One of these? Because I didn't save it all during the weird route. Copy the file from chapter 5. I don't remember which is which. Do you remember? Back out. Chapter 5. Play. Toby Fox dog lowers from the ceiling. Slowly but steadily. Hello, Toby Fox dog. You look immaculate this fine evening. You're kind of interrupting my weird route, but you know, it's fine. Chapter 5. So Mother 1, there's a breadcrumbs glitch where it lets you go out of bounds. Oh my god, dude. So they've gone out of bounds in the game, which is like it's like a meta commentary. Maybe Gaster's playing the game. Maybe I'm Gaster. Maybe I'm Gaster or Toby Fox is Gaster. The out of bounds area also looks similar to what you see in the telescope in the chapter 3 egg room. I forgot which was your weird route save. I don't know if either one was. Oh, these are the two saves that I had. This is the right before the flowery battle. I don't think it's these saves. So do I have to just continue from the beginning? Use chapter 4 because I never saved during the weird route, so I guess that's also weird. There are no save points. It's the first one. The first one is yeah. Okay, we're doing it again, chat room. We're doing it again. I don't know what the hell is gonna happen. We're doing it again though. Guys, I'm frightened.
Thank you.
There's a different jingle sound when you cancel it. Remember that? Okay. I don't think I need to read this dialogue again necessarily. Although I can get Chris up earlier this time. Because I waited to get Chris up last time. I just canceled tutorial dialogue. I actually unintentionally let the tutorial dialogue play out entirely last time. Do a lot of the stuff at the festival you do with Susie, but you can skip through the dialogue. Okay, cool. Just, yeah, we don't want to miss the bread. We don't want to miss the ice cream. Yeah, we don't want to miss like most of the stuff. I can pretty much do all the dialogue again and just not. You gotta make sure you do it, but skip through to the lake. Got it. Because none of this dialogue will really change, but it's important that we have the interactions. Okay. Wait, did I tell Susie something that she didn't? Oh no, I have to walk away. I just have to walk away, and then she joins me. Hey, wait a sec. Cool. Okay, now we can just. I'm just gonna like click through everything just to make sure. All right, we're doing what I think is the aborted weird route, which is going to be, oh, Lord have mercy. Did they just die? Dude, that's crazy. Hey, Laura, I remember I was talking to you and I was like, oh, you know what I'll do after the weird route? After the weird route, I'll try killing everything in the dark world and I'll see how that goes. And you were like, yeah, man. Oh, you were laughing at your dumbass Delta in the Deltarune spoilers chat. Everyone lost all respect for you. They never had any in the first place. It's okay. I think you mainly want to do the Ferris wheel interaction and the one outside the school, and I'm assuming also the Sans ice cream. I think that's like necessary to do, yeah. Or else Susie's like, I don't want to go to the lake if I can't get no ice cream. Look at the Mother One breadcrumbs thing after stream. Stream though, it's very interesting. Good short. Ooh, true. You know, we got to do the Neon Genesis Evangelion editors or animators. Worked on the flowery intro. I was thinking about that, Aylor. I gotta record that one. I gotta do some research on that and record it, because that one will go crazy. And a minute. There's another interesting thing. I gotta start writing this stuff down. There was another interesting thing I wanted to make a short on that I found out the other day about Chapter 5, but I can't even remember what it is. Did you know Hatsune Miku Neon Genesis Mother 1? Dude, there were a bunch of animators that worked on this chapter. I was looking up one of the animators to see if it was one of the people from Neon Genesis Evangelion, and I don't think she was, but she worked on like One Punch Man and Mob Psycho, and I was like, dude, that's crazy. I don't even know what parts of the game she did. It's crazy though. Yeah, the credits in this game are insane if you just look through them. I know we don't have to, probably not to literally do everything, but I don't want to miss anything. So I think what Alar's leading me into, chat room, is aborting the weird route this time, which will be interesting. I've heard every Flower Man cover, bro. I've heard every Flower Man cover. Yes, bro, I've heard every one. We got lemonade interaction, takoyaki, weird serial killer bird not noticed. This. The flowery intro get tagged on YouTube? Flagged, you mean? Beep, beep. I don't think so. At least not while I've been, not recently. Gaster egg short. No platform like the Gaster egg short, Alar. I don't know. Maybe people aren't looking for the egg. I don't know. I was kind of surprised by that one. Yeah, none of the algorithms like the Gaster egg short. I actually don't quite understand why that one did so poorly across like every platform. I swear it skipped. Interesting. I'll take a look at it. I'm glad you mentioned it, Lawful. Thank you for mentioning it. Run through all the dialogue. We did Rudy interaction. We did church. Then we run to school, and then we can go to the lake and replay this horror show again. God, what a horror show, dude. The gold coin that Susie finds is interesting. Like, it's weird that she picks up an item and has an item interaction. Like, what does she pick up? What is it? Susie and Noelle fans suffering this chat. Dude, I know poor Noelle too. I know she's rich, so I kind of overlooked her struggles, but Noelle's. I saw a tweet on Twitter that was like, I thought this because I played the Weird Root in other chapters. I hadn't even played the Weird Root in this chapter. But it said the state of our heroes after Deltarune chapter 5. And it was Chris, Noelle, and Ralsei standing. And it had a thought bubble above their head that said, I can't wait for this next adventure to be over so I can kill myself. And then Susie was on her own with a thought bubble above her head that was like, I love my friends, smiley face. Oh man, it's like, yeah, that kind of seems to be the situation. Also, we did not find about Birdley. We didn't find out about Birdley. He might straight up be fucking dead. That's cool, bro. That's cool. I don't really think that he needed to die. I'll be honest. She really got a power trip from that, though. That's true. She chose the Snowgrave Burley. It was her decision, right? She was the one that suggested it. So it's her fault. Let's run through these interactions really quick. Susie thinks flowers are boring now. Hanging out with my dad. Dude, I cannot believe Weird Root. I cannot believe Weird Root just ends the chapter. That is crazy, dude. Congratulations on coming out as a furry. Happy Fur Pride in July. Pride Month's over. It's Furry Pride Month, baby. All right, let's move. All right. Done with the festival? Yes. I think we are. Right? My dearest song? Yes? Okay then. I gotta go wait for the ice cream, so guess I'll see you later, huh? Hey, by the way, you big ugly lunk, I like you and you're cool and cheer up, okay? All right, okay, I'm gonna go not watch the horrors. Check the bread when you're alone before meeting Noelle because Susie stops you from using it. Oh, that's actually a good call. Use the bread. Bread. Okay, Chris. Any info on it? Bread. A loaf of bread. Tends to leave crumbs wherever it goes. Okay, Chris just acknowledges it and says, fuck you. Chris, turn around. Chris, get out of here. You can avoid this fate, Chris. Noelle's gonna drown you in the lake. Chris, this is our only chance. We gotta get the hell out of here. She's trying to Lake Mungo your ass. Chris, get out of here. Sans following Chris's breadcrumbs like Hansel and Gretel in Chapter 7, Side B. It's just gonna be a Sans platformer game. That's really cute, where he's picking up breadcrumbs the entire time. Lake Mungo reference is insane. I saw a picture of Des, not rotoscope, but it was drawn like rotoscoping over a picture of the dead girl from Lake Mungo like a couple weeks ago. That shit was the craziest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. It scared the fuck out of me. Just served it on TikTok, man. Skip through this, pick proceeds last time. I'm gonna run it, Alar, so in case we need it for a separate short, you know what? I'm gonna do it all again. I'm gonna read it all again. It might be fun. Maybe we'll pick something up. Chris, I know you wanted to deny it. I did too at first. But eventually, we're going to have to face the truth. Yesterday, when everything happened, do I pick proceed from the start this time, Alar? Every cell in my body was screaming at me to run away. That if I stayed by your side any longer, you were going to drag me down with you. Drag me down somewhere no one is supposed to go. And you know what terrified me the most about that? I think I want that. Since Des left, all I've been doing has just been marching down my path. Staying quiet, getting good grades. It feels like I've just been watching myself through glass. Watching someone else move me through my life. That's why I want to do something crazy. That's why I want to break free. Trey Architect viewers, Thank you so much for the raid, Trey Architect. It's good to see you, brother. Huge warning. There are like giga spoilers for the Deltarune Chapter 5 Weird Brood happening right now. Just letting you know that right now in case you want to fuck off. You actually caught a really good frame where it's not specifically spoiling something at the moment. What's up, Trey? How was your stream, dude? Thanks for the raid. Thank you very, very much. Welcome in, everyone. I've played Deltarune Chapter 5, and so I'm going back and playing the alternate route, which is the weird route, which is the one that gets all fucked up and strange. Wookie, thanks for all the bits, dude. I appreciate you, beast. And we're going through, we just did it to completion, and now we're going back and doing one where you actually abort doing you start it and then you stop it. So, anyway, follow Trey Architect. That's my go. It's good to see you, brother. I hope you're doing good. Ugh. That's why I want to break free. Hi, everyone, by the way. My name's Crub. I've kind of become the Deltarune guy over the last few months over on YouTube. It's good to see you guys. But I couldn't. Because I'm just Noelle. A Noelle that has to do Noelle things. CJ and Lauren, thank you for the follows, goats. Just like Chris has to do Chris things. But Chris, you changed. Chris, you actually changed! You found out how to stop being Chris! And no one else has noticed. Because they don't want to! They don't want to see how interesting you are now! They'll just keep marching down the same path without even thinking where it goes! Chris, being around you is changing me, too. Chris, when I cast Snowgrave, I felt stronger than I have in my entire life. I know, it's horrible. It's horrible to say that, but Chris, if it's you telling me to, I can do anything. If you tell me to, I can do things that are impossible, things no one else can do. So, why don't we do it? Why don't we do something crazy? Tell me. Tell me to grow wings and let's fly out of this stupid town to somewhere no one has ever been before. Noelle, you're experiencing a bout of religious psychosis, okay? All right, we're gonna get you some help. You're gonna go to the hospital. You're gonna be in the same hospital as your dad. You're gonna be able to hang out. It's gonna be all good, Noelle. The other side of the lake. We always wanted to see what was over there, didn't we? The four of us, when we were kids. Chris, let's go there. You'll tell me, won't you? If you tell me to, I can do anything. So, tell me, Chris. The words I've been waiting to hear. All right, we're starting with the proceeds this time. Noelle Holiday. Proceed. Yeah, different tone. Different tone on this one. This is the actual Weird Root tone. Noelle Holiday. Proceed. She doesn't talk to you when you say proceed. The water's nice. Isn't it, Chris? That tone means you're doing the Weird Root right. It's the same if you hit stop. Oh, it is the same? Proceed. Chris, don't hesitate. It's colder than I thought. Oh, I've lost options. I've lost options. Chris, don't let go of my hands. Just keep walking. Chris, just keep walking. Chris. Chris. I'm like waiting for Alar to tell me to do something different, and they keep getting deeper and deeper, and he's not saying anything. It's just getting scary. Oh, that sprite made me laugh the first. I'm gonna keep going. Chris, you can still hear me, can't you? Chris, keep saying it. Chris, I'm watching chat. No way, do they just drown if you abort? Do they just drown? Say it! I was wrong. This dream never happened. Chris hadn't changed. I hadn't changed. I had simply gotten carried away. When did you say you made up that song? Okay, now you do one.
Me? Huh. Okay.
Oh my god, and it takes you. Oh my god. And it takes you to where you go on the regular route. Weird route isn't necessarily over. So people said this was aborted weird route, but the jingle that plays whenever you abort the weird route in earlier chapters doesn't play at all. That is true, meaning it isn't canceled. She still casts Snowgrave. She still has the Thorn Ring. And you just didn't leave the lake. What's up, Kenny? Good to see you, dude.
Oh, French fry on the floor. It's you that I adore. Greasy and salty and lots more.
Dude, you could be like a pro music guy.
It's never really been my talent.
Really? Because even if it's dumb stuff, your singing's... I really like it.
Thanks, Susie.
Man, today was probably one of the best days ever.
Nothing changed.
That's literally what I said. I literally said, oh, we're right back to where it was. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. I thought it was one of the best days ever. It's just like, it's like skipping some of the dialogue. But I guess it's still getting better. That's a different response, I think, than her in the normal route. Noelle?
Nothing changed.
You mean like ran away from home. Wait, this is definitely different. Because Noelle is Noelle in the normal route, Noelle's like, "Oh, I want to do something. I want to do something crazy, blah blah blah." And Susie's like, "Oh, you want to like run away?" She says run away. Specifically, she says run away. This makes me think that she's talking about Des. Maybe I'm misremembering, but that's what I thought. I guess. But I'm too weak to do that. No, maybe not. No, it is different. I swear it's different. In this route, is that I feel like this is an implication that Des ran away from home. I swear she says run away from home in the normal route. I swear. Maybe someone can fact check me on that. But I feel like that's it. I don't remember, but Noelle said Des left, not disappeared. She said left. Yes, it is. It's bizarre. Nothing changed. Insane spoiler alert! What's up, Luffy? Good to see you. Thanks for the raid, brother. If anyone's coming in, hello everyone. I'm Crub. I'm the Deltarune guy. I'm doing the weird route of Deltarune Chapter 5, the newest chapter of Deltarune. So I wanna be very clear. Huge spoilers here. Nothing changed. Luffy, thanks for the raid, brother. Chat, go follow Luffy. That's my goat. She gets the Rudy call. It's skipping. It's skipping so much. What? It's... You were calling about... Dad? Nothing changed. Because of Noelle? Does Noelle things. Is just a Noelle. Noelle. What does Noelle mean? It's like it's a religious like holiday word, I know, but Noel. Like no, it's not spelled. It's spelled Noel. Noel means, what does Noel literally mean? Noel literally means birth or birthday. I don't know if that necessarily has any impact. Obviously, she's referring to herself. I know, but like, I do wonder if there's some implication there in the wording. And Chris bum-ass still asleep. Hey, Susie. Hey, you okay? Susie like walks around and looks for Noelle in the it's so slightly different. In the regular run, Susie keeps walking and she's like, Noelle, Noelle, and then she notices Chris once you like move. Hey, you okay? I like this Susie sprite, by the way. She looks genuinely distraught. Ew. Wasn't even sure you were alive there for a sec. Me and Noelle, we kind of ended up, you know where she is? I went to get some ice cream for her and she's just gone. I want to go look for her, but I don't know. You don't need to be here alone, right? I also don't feel like that plays out the same way, and I feel like it's slightly different. Maybe I'm just misremembering. It's been a week. Hey, get up. Let's go. It is slightly different. Bro, okay, so the nothing changes because when Susie sees you lift your head up yourself in the other route, and she goes, oh, you look like a pineapple. I've just edited this. Oh my God. Chris. Okay. I moved to the right slightly and they just fell down. Okay. Obviously, we need to go Zorgon mode. All right, hold on. Here we go. Weekend at Bernie's. Chris, we're crucifying Chris. We're crucifying. You can go really fast. Okay. You good yet? We can go. Continue right, Aylar? Susie, I want to jump. Susie, I want to get the fucking leg. Susie, I'm gonna fucking leg. I'm gonna throw myself in the fucking leg, Susie. I'm gonna fucking, I can't fucking do this. All right. Not a good bed. Not a good bed. Dude, you walk way faster in this one, by the way. I'm walking. Okay, I was laughing at it. You walk, dude, minor things are changing. It's actually making me feel crazy. Noelle keeps saying nothing changed. Minor things are changing. I'm walking way faster than you normally do. I'm walking way faster than you normally do the regular route. Wait, now I'm not talking just like from the weird, like it 100% is slightly faster. This is weird. You don't need it again, dumbass. I don't know why, but I was really worried about you guys. You're both acting kind of weird, and just glad you're okay. I probably said something weird again. Again, saying weird over and over and over and over. Let's go. Okay. Hey, Chris, mind if I stop in here for a sec? Nothing changed. It seems like there's a branched weird route path. I agree. It does not feel like the weird route's over. It isn't. It clearly isn't. This is clearly different than the I mean, it's so different than the regular route. And also, like you said, the cancellation sound. The weird route aborted sound didn't change. I'm having the same interaction, though, where Chris is getting all slow, and then Jingle Aside being different if you abort it and abort at any point prior to this does not give Noelle the Thorn bring back. Also, it feels like is there actually a way to abort it here? Because it didn't seem like there was even a way to abort it. It seems like it might be the point of no return. Maybe I'm wrong. Because, yeah, I tried to abort it by stopping hitting proceed, but I don't know if it's possible to abort it once you get to chapter 5. Weird route where you stay in hometown or weird route where you abort hometown? Hey, Chris, I got these for Noelle, but you, think she'd like them? Does she think it'll work out between us? Yeah. Maybe flowers are stupid, right? No way. Chris! Chris, hey! Chris! How are you? Chris, it's a dark world. Your dad's in there. Hurry! Yeah, I'm evil soulless Chris. I need my soul back. There it is. The way Chris falls in there is so aura, by the way. I love that animation. Seems kind of peaceful this time. Let's go. The moist earth blooms before you in a path of magnolia and rose. You are filled with a certain power. I guess Weird Route's going to be my top file. Weird Route Dark World. Chat room. A little bit of a shorter stream today. I didn't have as much time as I wanted today, but we are going to wrap. You don't get any Castletown. When we... Oh, check Chris's title. I don't actually know how I do that. How do I check Chris's title? Third menu option. Chris, Shattered Rose. Only one knows the rose's meaning. I don't think that was in chapter... I don't think that was in the regular route. I don't feel like I remember that one being in the regular route. Anybody else? That don't make no sense to me. We are going to continue playing through this on the next stream, chat room. I am going to kill everything, or attempt to kill everything in this aborted weird route to see what happens. I also didn't kill all the flowers. I didn't kill anything in my previous chapter. Obviously, we were going into a pacifist route. Thank you all so much for attending my first weird route stream. That was weird. That was eerie. That was terrifying. Susie or Noelle and Chris may be dead in the regular weird route. That's harrowing, to say the least, man. Toby just got lazy. Toby just got, you know what? I'm going to criticize Toby Fox. He didn't want to write a weird route for this chapter. I see how it is, Toby Fox. You got a little lazy. You wanted to kick back a little bit. Yeah, just fucking kill him. You know what's interesting? You know what I actually noticed that I think is actually interesting? When I was going back and I was editing my chapter 5 playthrough.
Captain Dread Wing.
The normal
Dr.
one.
Gaster here. ... So what the hell, Chris?
I think Chris, you know what? Yeah, exactly. What the hell, Chris? Thanks for the bits, Falafel. One thing that I did notice in the regular route, Blue, when you're talking to Blue, multiple times, when either you have the opportunity to kill someone or Blue has the opportunity to kill someone, Blue says, "This is a comedy, not a tragedy." He says it at least twice. I remember hearing it from him at least twice. So I am curious if that is exclusive to the regular route, where you actually haven't killed anything. It makes me curious. I don't know. I thought that was a really interesting thing that Blue snuck in multiple times. It was really interesting. I don't know. So we'll find out in the next playthrough. Sorry for the shorter stream, chat room. Yeah, I just got some shit going on. Good stuff. But I'm preparing for the weekend. It's a holiday weekend. I'm gonna try and go live at least one day during the weekend though. Those of you that downloaded Doomsday: That Last Survivors, thank you so much. It helps me pay my editors. It helps me pay my people, my mods. I would appreciate if you did it. All you have to do is download the game and open it. That's literally it, and it counts as a sign up for me. We're going for 100 installs. We got 6 tonight just for me yapping for a little bit about it, so I appreciate it a ton. This is gonna go for a few days too. PW, thank you for the resub. I had a video for you about Weird Root. Bet.
I love Mexicans. I love Mexicans. Oh my god, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
What is this? That's Susie and Chris in the void. Deltarune Chapter 5 Weird Root Blur Filter Removed.
Dr. Captain Winggaster here for the last
So why the
time.
fuck do people think Gaster's a
Those
pirate?
bugs
Because
and
he's in the
own
water?
bullshit.
That's the only reason? Deltarune Chapter 5 Weird Root Blur Filter Removed. Blur filter? I didn't even notice a blur filter. Let you see the Noelle sprite without it being obscured. She kind of looks like the Knight when you beat the Knight, by the way. When I was gonna say that, but there was too much shit going on. When she gets all blurry, she kind of looks like the Knight when you when the Knight gets beat and the Knight gets all blurry. I do wonder if maybe we should unblur the Knight. Maybe it shows something. Vessel you make being an actual ship. That's true. It's called a vessel. It's interesting how the soul completely persists after everything else goes away, but the soul is there. Soul eventually goes away, but it's the last thing to go. I also didn't notice she wasn't underwater at a certain point in the struggle. I also did not notice that. She stopped struggling underwater. Like right here. Is this the first sprite? I think this is the first sprite where she stops being underwater. She's reached the other side. She fucking... Ugh. This is so interesting. It's such an interesting, like, meta commentary being told with the game itself as like a medium. I love the way that Toby Fox utilizes the medium of video game for storytelling, man. She seems to be she is glowing from the bottom. You can see it in the lighting. What the fuck, man? I'm really excited to play the quote-unquote Geno route of this. For those of you that do want more content, my Chapter 5 playthrough is posted already. The full playthrough, I cut it down to like 9 hours. It was like a 15-hour stream. Thank you, all of you on YouTube. Without you, Darkfallen, Nichuff, Monty, all of you that stuck around that entire time, I appreciate you a ton. Thank you so much. I know I didn't pay attention to you guys much today. I apologize. A lot of new people were coming in and probably spoiling shit, so we avoided that. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. I'll try and be live soon. I would like to be live one day this weekend. I'll post on the YouTube community tab though if I do. No guarantees because the holiday, I got some stuff going on with my family and friends, but we'll see. But I really would like to go live again soon because I'm having fun. Please watch this short so I can pay my editor. No, actually, please download Doomsday Last Survivors. It's free, and all you have to do is install it and open the game for me to get credit for it. And hey, I'd appreciate if you played it for a little bit too. Just give it an honest try. We're trying to get to 100 installs. If we get to 100 installs, I'm gonna do a stream where I just download a bunch of different. I just get a bunch of different Undertale Deltarune horror mods, and we're gonna play them all in a stream. We just do a Deltarune Undertale horror stream, which I think will be very fun. But it's free. I get paid pretty well per download, so I would really appreciate it. It helps me keep the lights on here at Crub Industries. Okay, good night, everyone. Thank you so much. YouTube, I'm going to say goodbye. Twitch, I'm going to send you somewhere else. Kisses and hugs. I will see you all soon. Is there anything else I need to shill? No, go watch the long form. Have a wonderful holiday weekend if you're in the U.S. If you're not in the U.S., have a wonderful weekend. Good night, everyone. One more link because I'm a shill. One more link because I'm a shill. This is actually the first sponsor I've had in like a year too. So I would super appreciate if you guys checked it out. Here's the link to download the game. It's really easy. It takes like 5 minutes if that. Also works on mobile and desktop. Yay! Yippee! Yippee! Thank you, YouTube. There's the link. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you. Good night, everyone.